Hey. Hey, you there. Yes, I am talking to you. Hi. Hi there. My name is Tzawa. This is my little robot helper, Tzawabot. Or, Tzawatron. And, he'll be speaking for me. Or I'll be speaking through him. I don't know how it works, but yeah, you get the memo. So let's start with a little bit about me, and we'll get to the speed paint without further ado, because, well, I'm sure your attention spans are fried. Okay, so I don't really have a script for this video. Well, I have concepts of a script, remnants, but I wanted to introduce myself with a first video on YouTube. I've been watching YouTube for a while. Shout out to Markiplier, Corey Kenshin, Jacksepticeye, what's her name? Gloom, LD Shadow Lady. Who else? It was Lavender Town. And a bunch of artists like Mark Brunette, or Draw Like a Sir, or Ethan Becker, or maybe some Sam Does Art. Yeah, so, I've been watching YouTube a while, since I was little. A bunch of animation YouTubers as well. Jaden Animations, Odd Ones Out. Who else? None off the top of my head, other than those two. Maybe I'll honorable mention in the comments, but yeah. I'm starting this channel. I want it to be friendly for mostly everyone, and I'm going to be posting art and lots of other art-related content. I may also post music, but we'll have to see about that. What's more about me? So I've been drawing for a long time now, since I was little, and it's not just like I made some dinosaurs on a paper kind of. I've always known that I like to draw. Most of the time, whenever I got finished with my schoolwork early, because I'm a nerd, I would draw on the back of, the blank space left behind my finished work, or even on the front. To be honest, I did not care. And yeah, I got into anime, Kingdom Hearts when I was younger, due to my uncle. And that was cool for me because I got to see animation up front every day, and it really inspired me. And one of the things that inspired me the most was the storytelling in these anime. I think the stories are one of the strongest selling points, even preceding the animation, and that's mostly true for the manga format. And so as a youth, I always drew because I knew that, or not, I didn't know, but I felt as though this was something I want to do. This is something I feel pulled towards, if that makes any sense. I kind of have an on and off relationship with it in my teen years, but when I'm with drawing, I'm with drawing. I'm committed. And I also have other dreams, especially when I was a kid, but this one has stuck with me forever. So today I am posting, or not today, because I am recording this at the middle of the night, but it's whatever. I'm posting this as my first video. And, I kind of want to be the inspiration, such as like the YouTubers before me and all the manga artists before me, to the younger generation to, if you have the dream of art and you like art, why not just go for it? Why not just pursue it? So here I am. A lot of these are going to be not low effort, but clearly if I already put effort into drawing, why would I, make it, I don't know, all snazzy? There's no need for that format. Not yet, at least. It's mostly just going to be chill paints and stuff for the most part of starting, and then we'll see where we go. But in the background here, this is supposed to be me, and I'm flying with a pencil. I don't know, it just popped in my head. I think it'd be a great YouTube thingy, header, catch people's eyes. So yeah, since I was 5, I'm actually 17 now. I'm doing like college applications, trying to, probably gonna go to community college, not because of anything. I just think economic wise, that's just the best option. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this and you're a kid, don't even worry about that right now. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'll show on screen some art, or remind myself to, throughout the video, of old art, and I'll timestamp my age, or not timestamp, I'll put my age from when I made that piece. I haven't really drawn a lot of my OCs throughout the years. They've just kind of been concepts that keep me up at night, or I think about in the shower, basically. And now it's time to unbox them and give them to the world. I think I don't want them to die with me, so here I am starting a channel. I'm gonna be showing off my OCs too, and I'll run you guys through a lot of the processes. I don't know how I say it, but yeah. So a lot of what I draw is characters, but I will be practicing landscape and background art because that's where my weakness is, and a lot of, not necessarily perspective, well, I guess so, since it's necessary, it precedes landscape, but I'll be practicing my weak points. I think a goal to set for this channel is to draw at least once a week and post it, even if it's just a speed paint. I think I'm gonna do traditional art hand cams once I do get a camera or some kind of camera stand. Maybe I'll just tape my phone to the top of my monitor. I don't know, but yeah. So let me talk about this piece in the background. When you're drawing, you don't really need solid lines. I feel like you're gonna get really caught up if you focus on solid lines as a beginner. I'm not a pro artist, so don't take take my advice with a grain of salt. But when you're doing art, or like just stuff that's only for you, I think it's a good practice to just get it out there and not focus too much on the details, because really, like, you're doing yourself a disservice if you're going over the same line over and over again, when you could just be making new lines and finishing your stuff. And a little self-reporting advice. But yeah, I really like how the hair turned out on this piece. I mean, it's my own hair. Freaking narcissist, man. But yeah, it looks like my hair, so cool. If you couldn't guess from my channel name, I am indeed Asian. I'll let you guys guess in the comments if that's a thing you do, but yeah. But I grew up in not Asia, but I was born there, so yeah, pretty fun. On the orange background, I really like orange. If you play Warframe, that's like my energy color, so yeah, orange is a part of me. But if I had to pick a favorite color, it would be red or black. Mostly red. So yeah. This is so this is my channel. Come around, guys, if you want to see more. Maybe we'll do Let's Plays. I feel like that would be fun. If people want to see some games, or maybe we'll do what's that drawing game? There's the drawing game that what's her name plays. Nirami plays it with her friends, and I think that'd be fun. I don't really have a lot of artist friends, but I think that would be fun to bring them in and draw with them. So yeah. Yeah, so here's the full speed paint exported from Procreate. It doesn't have the flipping, but if you look back at my screen records, they do flip a lot. So if you're doing digital art, it's always a good practice to flip your canvas. I think everyone should do that. I think that should be number one habit for all those digital artists out there. But yeah, I mean, enough art. So summary about me: I do video editing, I do drawing. Well, I mean video editing after the drawing. So first and foremost, art, drawing, I game, whatever, that's chill. Gaming. I do graphic design, that's basically art, whatever. I do logos. I'm also into engineering as well as computers. I like computers. I like Star Wars, if you like Star Wars. I like Undertale. That was a big thing for me when I was a kid. I think kids nowadays, they don't get the same experience that we Undertale kids had when like all the Sans animations were out. You guys remember that? Does anyone in my age range remember that? Where it's like Sans versus Chada, and they're like doing a Steven Universe cover, and it's so good, and it was like so peak, and I was just like, oh my god, that stuff was like, oh my god, for me as a kid. I couldn't tell you like how many times I've watched it, but yeah. So if you like art, if you like games, if you like hanging out, you can put me in the background and I'll stay there. I'll be happy there. Anyways, guys, tune in next week. I will do my first post that isn't just an intro of me blabbing on about my channel and stuff, but yeah, it'll be a more put together video. I'll have good stuff in there. If you guys, put it on in the background, have some coffee, or if you're a kid, please don't drink coffee. It's a horrible thing. If you're an adult, drink it all day. It's the only thing that'll keep you going. Yeah. But I don't drink coffee, so yeah. In terms of old art, I will be doing a sketchbook tour sometime on the channel, so if you want to see that, stay tuned. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.